Have you guys heard about the term metaverse before? I'm sure you have. That's the reason you're in this session. But what do you think of a metaverse? AR is part of it, virtual world. Before I get started, I would like to give a brief introduction of how I got into this field and why am I fascinated about this. So, me and a friend of mine, we used to play a lot of Fortnite. This 4 months back, and one day we saw that Ariana Grande is hosting a concert inside Fortnite, and we are pretty amazed. I'm like, this is something crazy. Um, about me professionally, I'm a product manager, and as a product manager, you're supposed to do a lot of market research. And what I saw more often than not were deals being done for Web3 companies, metaverse companies. Jack Dorsey's tweet was sold for $2.6 million. I'm like, okay, what is this craze all about? And that's when I started digging in. Um, and it's been almost 5 months that I'm into this space. I work professionally as a product manager in the finance sector, finance and insurance. I'm building a Web3 company, trying to launch an NFT collection as well. So I have some experience, uh, and I think I'm here just to share that with you folks. I think the closest something that we have to a metaverse right now are open world games. I mean, let me know if you guys have played Call of Duty, Fortnite, PUBG, GTA 5. I think that's the closest we are to a metaverse right now, but there's still a long way to go. What is a metaverse? Metaverse is a virtual world where you can play, learn, and at the same time socialize. That's the idea of a metaverse. Uh, the experience in a metaverse is going to be way more immersive. And Kunal, I disagree with you. Metaverse is not just a next level of gaming here. And I'll tell you why I believe so later down. Now, before going into metaverse, let's quickly touch upon the topic of Web3. Now, Web3 is something which metaverse and Web3 are related. NFT, blockchain, cryptos, DAOs, DeFi's, is everything inside Web3. Do you folks know or have you heard about Web3? If yes, just put in the comments. Would love to know. But let me give you my understanding of Web3 is. Let's take some steps back. Let's go into the 1990s, when Web1 was coming up. This was when internet was very new. All we could do was maybe write emails using a bad looking modem, and also look at websites which were just text, HTML, basically your Wikipedias and encyclopedias of the world. That was basically Web 1. Now, then came Web 2, dawn of Facebook, dawn of social media, where there was more multimedia exchange, the internet speeds got better, there was more exchange of information, e-commerce came up, the Amazons and the Flipkarts of the world, they started. I would say somewhere from 2007, 2008 till here. So if you see from Web 1 and Web 2, what evolved, the way we interacted changed, the way the amount of information we exchanged, that increased. Also, the devices we used have changed. Web 1, we would use a bad looking monitor. I don't even now remember what that monitor is called, and floppy disk. And it moved to good LCD screens, laptops, phones, tablets, whatnot. So the generational change has been the data we exchange, the way we interact, as well as the gadgets. Now comes Web 3. Before getting into Web 3, let's address the problems with Web 2. The biggest problem with Web 2 is that it's centralized. Right now, if you are watching something on YouTube, most probably you see an ad if you haven't subscribed to YouTube or you are not a member. You watch an ad for 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and more ads in between. And who takes the money for these ads? It's just YouTube. The advertiser pays the publisher, which is YouTube, and it's done. Uh, Same thing, you can apply the same example at many such places. Spotify, we see an ad, and etc. Now I'll take an example here of a Web3 company. Have you guys heard of the Brave browser? If yes, then please drop in the comment. If not, I would recommend you to go and use it. What Brave browser does is it's built on top of a blockchain. Uh, if you use Brave browser for few uh, hours a month, you get BAT tokens. These are tokens which are on blockchain. It's a currency that Brave browser uses. You can agree that you want to watch ads while you're using the Brave browser, and you get paid BAT tokens, which then you can exchange on the exchanges and earn money. What they're doing is they definitely do take some money from the advertiser, keep some with them, and then give something back to you. This is a perfect example of a Web3 company. It's not centralized. The rules are out there. So as of now, let's say you are spending, let's say you're a creator on YouTube or Instagram, or you use Instagram. All of us, we would like to see the number of likes, would love to increase the number of likes, the number of hours our content is being watched, but you do not know how the algorithm behind an Instagram or a YouTube works. Mostly in Web3 companies, all these algorithms are open. You can see how is someone rated better than someone else, how many tokens should I receive if I'm watching an ad for 1 hour every one day or every 1 week. So it's out there. So this is the difference with Web3. Web3 is going to be way more decentralized, open, and trustworthy.